Babe,
Huh?
your egg's almost done. Can you get your toast and put butter on it, please?
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Babe,
What?
can you stop scrolling and go put butter on your toast?
I'm going to. Hold on.
Hold on.
Babe, I'm doing it.
You don't do anything.
I'm doing it right
You
now.
literally don't do anything.
Give me.
No, bro.
Babe, let me see.
No.
I'm doing it.
You don't do anything.
Look, I'm
You're
getting
freaking
the butter.
lazy. I told you to do something.
I'm getting the
and
butter.
You don't do it.
Hey, give me it.
No, bro.
Yes.
I'll do it. No. Can you stop?
Wow, she's acting like she's his mom. And she's like kind of a mean mom. So here's the deal. She's not wrong for wanting him to participate in like the process of finishing his breakfast. That's fine if she wants support. But he's also not wrong for wanting to finish a couple videos or finish his scrolling. They're not wrong. Where it got wrong is when she started to like ream him. When she started to cuss at him later in the video, which I cut out, when she started to call him lazy and then to say, no, I'll just do it. Listen, lady, you got two choices. If you want a happy relationship, you got two choices. Number one, do the toast for him. Lovingly, not nasty, right? Or let his toast get cold. He said he would do it. Like, this is the thing that women struggle with. We struggle with control and we struggle with wanting things to look a certain way in a certain time frame. But guess what? It doesn't even affect you. You were a great wife. You made his egg. He said he would butter his toast. Walk away. Put the egg on a plate and walk away. The need to be so controlling and to demand that whatever you say, he jumps up and jumps through hoops immediately is what makes men feel controlled and mothered, and then they want to back the heck away and not engage. This kind of controlling behavior has to shift, because guess what? If his toast gets cold, next time he'll get up sooner. But what's not going to make him get up sooner is being yelled at and criticized by his wife.
It's his toast. I understand the frustration. I understand, hey, I'm making breakfast for you. I want you to have a complete breakfast. That's just how a lot of modern women think, or that's how a lot of women think in general. I'm making this for you because I want you to be healthy, right? I want you to be full. I want you to be satisfied. So just get the toast, butter it, everything should be fine. But you're not doing it according to the schedule that I want for when your stuff is going to be ready, right? Hey, you're not eating this when it's piping hot, even though you might tell them, well, I don't really need to eat it when it's piping hot. I kind of like my food kind of warm. But they want for you the best, right? So I understand where she's coming from. But when you start to overstep your boundary and that's when you say, well, I feel like I'm a mother to him. You feel like you're a mother to him because you actually are trying to be a mother. You're trying to treat him like a child. That's a boundary that you don't need to cross. He's a grown man. He can do it. If he don't want toast, if his toast and his eggs get cold, that's on him. Hey, babe, why my eggs not warm? Well, I told you, I got your breakfast coming. I told you, go butter your toast. You didn't do it. Now you're going to eat them cold eggs. Oh, well, I didn't. Oh, no, I want to hear that. You were scrolling on your phone. Go ahead and eat them cold eggs in that cold. If you want it warmed up, you put it in the microwave.
You're crazy, but I think that men actually mean what they say. Like, no hidden message, no secret meaning, no emotional code to crack. Just yes, no, up, down. But 9 times out of 10, I interpret it way differently. He says I'm tired. What I hear is tired of me, of this relationship, of life. Maybe I'm too much. Is he gonna leave? Like, should I back off? But the reality is, he just yawned. He says, oh, I didn't notice. He doesn't pay attention, doesn't care. He didn't notice the thing I changed. Clearly, he doesn't value me. He really actually didn't even notice. His brain didn't register it. He says, I'm not hungry. He doesn't like my cooking. He's mad. He ate somewhere else. He must be hiding something. Why isn't he hungry? What did I do? Actually, it's because he had 2 burritos from the gas station at 4 p.m. They say it's blue. We're like, but what does that mean? Is it sad? Is it deep? Is it about me? No, it's just blue.
My fatness doesn't devalue me. Why?
So I'm an 8.
Why doesn't it?
Yeah,
Why
okay.
is it that your
Why
own
ask her
assessment
if
of your
they tell her
looks
that her
has
perception's wrong?
nothing to do with how the external world perceives you? That's my
Because
problem.
I don't give a shit.
Right, because you don't care, so there's no
I
real
don't care
value
about-
judgment.
I don't care about other people's
how can
opinion
a-
of
how
me.
can
It's
you
not more
speak for
important
the
than the
rest
opinion
of
of
the
I want of
world?
myself.
Yeah,
And
it
if you
is.
don't-
If there's a value judgment of how you would self-assess your own looks, the only possible conceivable metric I could even think of would be the perception of how other people view you for your value judgment
And
of
I
how
was in a
you look.
relationship for
How would
almost
you
8
know
years with
about
someone
that,
who
though?
thought my
How would you-
body
how could he-
was
how could
the
you ever
most
come up with a
beautiful
metric?
thing he had
That's what I'm saying,
ever
you decide.
seen. I have been pursued by many men who think I am gorgeous and beautiful. That perception exists whether you have it or not.
Okay, so assume for a second, I can envision a world where you're the only human being who's inside of the
And
world.
guess what? I'll
And
never
if
be
you're
the only one who thinks
and
I'm
if
hot,
you're-
and I know that bugs the shit out of you.
if you're the
dude.
only human being who's inside of a
of his
world,
own
I can
low
perceive,
self-esteem.
I can perceive that I can come up with whatever metric I want for myself because I have nothing to compare it to. So if I have nothing to compare it to and I have nobody else's value judgment, then I can say I'm the most beautiful person who's ever lived, and that would be true. But if I have the value judgment of hundreds of millions of people to compare the standard to, and I know that I'm below that threshold and just decide that I'm above that threshold anyway,
I'm not the only
that's not
person who
based
makes
on
that
anything
decision.
objective. You're just making up.
No, I'm
really
not,
asked this
babe.
This is straight nasty work right here. Former NBA star Dwight Howard married this woman, rapper and reality star Amy Luciani, on January 11th. And now, just 6 months later, she's not only asking for a divorce, but she wants alimony and half of bro's assets. She said, and I quote, "The relationship is irretrievably broken and there are no prospects for reconciliation." Dwight Howard's net worth is over $140 million, while Luciani's net worth is somewhere between $400K and $1.5 million. Now, I don't need to hint to you what everybody is thinking here. Now, I'm not going to go as far to say she planned this whole thing off the rip, but it certainly looks bad on her part. She basically had a fling with the man, and now she wants 70 M's plus alimony. What's even worse is if she didn't plan it, to have the nerve after just 6 months to ask for half this dude's assets, like you've been with him since he was in Orlando, is just crazy work. And Dwight Howard hasn't been in the NBA in a few years, so it's not like she was with him shooting in the gym. I'm gonna finish this off with a little advice for both the men and women in a similar position to Dwight Howard in life. Do not be so quick to fall in love, and do not be so quick to get married. And if you do, that prenup better be airtight, because otherwise someone like this, they gonna take you straight to the cleaners.
Tell me what man goes months and years without sex until they find the right person.
Every man.
Stop the lies!
95% plus of men on this planet.
On the planet.
Have that exact experience. I'm just telling you the truth. Most men on the planet Earth don't have access to pussy.
What about brothels?
They have no money.
Yeah, but they don't have the
They've got no
money. Cost of living, you know. Cost of living. We're not in like some third world country where you could do it for like £10 or £5, bro. Like,
even then, they can't afford it.
Do you want to go band for band?
Sweetheart,
First of all, you're trying to come at me with money that you made from selling your No, because you're talking bullshit. You're literally trying to make an excuse for being a whore and being loyal. First of all, if you are a whore, nobody's gonna think that you're loyal. Nobody cares for your loyalty because you're on the internet showing everyone your body.
I know. I do OnlyFans. I do all this stuff, right? I'm different than everyone else. Slept around a little bit, but treat you with loyalty, compassion.
What fucking whore is gonna treat a man with loyalty and compassion? That's the problem. Like that, you're saying two things that don't make sense.
They literally don't make sense. And I know it sounds harsh the way she's saying it, but I'm different. No, you're not. No, you're not. You might look different from other women. That's about the only difference, but you're doing the same thing as these modern women and these OF girls. Y'all, there's nothing different about you. There's nothing that a man would be impressed with. And sometimes Andrew Wilson will be dogging these women out, dogging them, probably sometimes going overboard. But they don't understand. You are not different. What you're doing is weird and it's crazy.
I thought with you. Already? I thought with your vibe already.
Let's just tell it quick. It's 4-4 day. I'm on Edgewood. It's a block party, okay?
Excuse me. I thought you was cute, so I had to say something.
Nigga walk up to me. Hey, I think you cute. I had to say something. Okay, cool. Start talking to buddy. You know what I'm saying? Nigga want ugly.
26. My birthday coming up. For real?
I didn't think nothing else about it till I woke up this morning. The nigga texting my phone. Guess who I see on my FYP? I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I click on the video, nigga. It's me. It's me in the street, rizzing this nigga up, getting oral farmed, getting.
If you don't follow back like I'm petty, I'm gonna just take my follow back.
Oh, I'm gonna follow back.
I'm gonna remember.
Sure.
Nigga, why would you post that? That's federal as fuck. First of all, I done told this nigga I didn't even go out on 4-4 day. I done told this nigga I was at the fucking house. I done stalled out my location so it looked like I'm at the fucking house. And you gonna post me out in the street giving my fucking Instagram?
What's your roster looking like?
I don't have a roster.
Zero.
Zero.
You ain't talking to nobody.
This is a crazy place to do that if I was, because real easily get caught.
Type shit.
You having a roster? You ain't gotta lie. You just saying. So you ain't gotta lie. You just saying.
I mean, what's your definition of roster? Like talking to them every day?
I'm saying no. Every other day when you bored.
Type shit. I can't lie.
Back that night, I was just out telling niggas whatever, but still, bro. Mind you again, okay, I done told this nigga on 4-4 that I didn't leave the house today. I was at home. I'm not going nowhere. I'm talking about I stalled out my location so it looked like I'm at the fucking crib, and then you post federal evidence that I was in fact on Edgewood. On the For You page. Fuck my roster. Fuck my roster, right? Cause, bro, delete that. Delete that, bro.
I'm gonna see you again.
So, okay, first long-term relationship, you told him the body count was on the low end.
Yeah, he was
how
like,
did he
that
find
changes
out?
Everything.
Like,
And
did you tell him, or did he like
I just
find
started
out?
feeling guilty because I started like really falling for him. So I was like, this lie, like
Damn.
I'm holding it in. So I told him, and he like flipped out on me.
Wait, so what was the number that you told him?
4.
What was it actually?
Like 150.
Excuse me?
Sorry, Mom.
Wait,
Sorry,
how old
Dad.
were you?
I was 19. I had a friend who had an older sister, and she told me have sex with as many people in high school as you can because no one has STDs. What? So I took that as law, and I really went for it.
Wait. Can you repeat that part? What she told you?
Have sex with as many people as you can in high school because nobody has any STDs yet. And I just took that as law because I was hypersexual, very young.
And you're 27 now?
I am 27.
Okay.
So do the math.
I don't have no celebrity crush. I got a man. These hoes somebody, oh, my celebrity crush. Just say if the right asks you cheating. Just say that. Fuck you mean celebrity crush?
Would you rather, if you had a daughter, would you rather her be in the woods with a man or a bear?
A man.
Why would you not rather her be in the woods with a bear?
Is it because a bear will kill her and eat her for a fact? That's for a fact.
That's not for a fact.
That is for
Not
a
all
fact.
bears kill and eat. And if you avoid the bear, but like, why is the man in the woods? What is the man doing in the woods?
What is my daughter doing in the woods? What is my daughter doing in the woods?
It's just the whole thing is like, if a man is in the woods and you're in the woods, he probably has ill intentions towards you, whereas a bear is just acting off of
Was there like a
instinct. You don't know anything about the guy.
I'd rather this 12,000-pound animal with teeth and claws. I'd rather be in there because you can't just trust all men.
I'd rather be in the woods with a bear than a guy.
There's a small percentage of men that do bad things, but women generalize all men doing bad things. Most men doing bad things when it's really a small percentage. If you get 100 guys in the room, one of those guys might be a creep.
And sitting up there talking about like men don't understand. Like men don't understand what's going on. Well, why would a man even be in the woods? Why would my daughter be in the woods? Exactly. You're never going to answer that question. What the heck are both of them doing in the woods? I get your concern here. I really do. But y'all like to fly off the deep end. And y'all like to remove all logic from any conversation.
The amount of whores, and I'm going to just say it, the amount of you dirty whores that jumped on the internet and championed and saluted and applauded a woman sleeping with somebody else while she's pregnant with somebody's child. They need to take all of you whores and put you on a deserted island, not named New York City, and drop a nuke on that motherfucker.
Shout the season, man.
Probably it's probably my biggest pet peeve. I have grown up in a space where I've never been heard. I've always been interrupted. I've like dismissed, invalidated, never really acknowledged. And that shit sucks. It hates, y'all know what that feels like, and nobody enjoys feeling that way. Nobody enjoys feeling that way. But you do it to men like this, and it's praised. And it's praised. And anyone who dares question it, that's why I truly don't care. Like, I'm the sacrifice, straight up. I'm the sacrifice. Ooh, look at me, look at you, sacrifice. Ooh, you're pretty good. Anyway, sorry. I'm the sacrifice because I don't care. I have no skin in the game. It's all stupid on here. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Like, it's just the selective outrage is just getting so, I'm fatigued. I'm so fatigued. Man hate, I'm fatigued. Y'all want a man that leads you. You want a man that treats you like a queen, but then you want to sit around here spitting out man hate. How is the Most High going to give you what you want with that ugly ass frequency? That energetic, that under energy of just like man hate. No wonder you keep attracting fuckboys. No wonder you keep attracting ain't shit ass people. No wonder you keep attracting people who don't respect you. You don't respect yourself because you're sitting out here on this frequency of I hate women, I hate men. And you know what? In the queer community, it exists. Y'all got fuckboys all up in the masks, all right? I hear about it. That's why I don't use gender neutral language, because the heteronormative roles are showing up in the queer community, and your people can't even talk about it either because y'all are the mob too. Y'all are hardcore mobbing. Y'all mobbing 24/7, 365. I don't even know how you guys are getting rest. Oh, that's right. That's why there's so many freaking anxieties and depressions and all that, because y'all just be mobbing all day, every day, not even getting paid for it. Except in energy expense, you're losing your energy, you're losing your confidence, you're losing your self, like, identity and respect. So now we've got to cling on to all of this. That's what's happening in all of the communities. The queer community, y'all's mobs are mobbing, always mobbing. Black community, you too. Don't even start. Dude, the racism within the community is a problem. Aren't y'all tired? I'm tired. God, I'm on one today, man. I'm just annoyed. I'm so fed up. It must be the new moon. I'm just so fed up, man. Like, in my logical brain, if you want blessings in your life, you gotta change your attitude. And the more that y'all women out here just keep spewing in the comments all the man hate because you haven't swallowed that BBS, that's why you keep getting more of the toxicity. And it's a survival adaptation, and it's ugly. And your kids are seeing this, your son.
I never thought that I would be 43 and never been married, not engaged, not a prospect, not nothing. And I now understand those church women. Now that my daughter's in college, my son lives with his dad, I'm the only one here. And I work all day and I come home to a peaceful house. You see people's marriages, and I'm an Uber driver. I'm taking couples on dates and all of that good stuff. I had a guy in my car today that was surprising his wife and taking her to Italy and Paris. And I was just like, like, it's not about the things that he said. It's about the fact that he loves his wife. And I was just like, dang, was I like a terrible person in a former life? Like, was I horrible in my youth? Like, how come I'm not lovable? I've had men tell me that they love me, and I've had guys say they wanted to marry me, all of that good stuff, but I'm still single. And I come home alone. And I understand that I have the Lord. Trust me, I do. But at the same time, that doesn't stop the fact that I understand those church women now. I understand when a fine man walk in, it's every woman for herself. It's not a good feeling to be older and you see people around you celebrating their 10th, 15th, 20th, 30th anniversary, and you're like, yeah, I haven't made it more than 6 months.
You're not unlovable. You just don't want to be loved. You don't want to be loved. You don't want to be in a relationship. Most modern women don't. They want the relationship like they want the relationship. And a man is saying, well, is there any room for me in this relationship? No, there's not. Well, as a matter of fact, I take that back. There is room for you. Plenty of room. right over here in this little box. Don't show too much of your personality. Don't be who you actually are. We don't want to hear any of that. As long as you're buying me gifts, I might, at that point in time, allow you to speak.
They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to fold his laundry. Yeah. They told me not to pay for dates. Okay. Take me through that.
Listen, baby, I'm going to give an opinion that's going to probably be unpopular amongst y'all, okay? Because I know how y'all like to tussle. Do what works for the man that you're with. Sis did what worked for the man that she was with. For those of you who are new here, I'm a certified life coach. I specialize in love and relationships, self-development, and finances, and I have been doing so for close to a decade. And something I can tell you as someone that has coached dozens of couples, probably coming up on 100 at this point. If you want to be a wife, you have to, one, want to be a wife. What does that mean? You have to want the marriage, not the wedding, okay? Number two, if you want to be a wife, you within yourself have to be satisfied with whom you are. If you are not satisfied with whom you are, that man that you're dealing with is not going to be satisfied with who you are. And number three, if you want to be a wife, you have to cater to the man in the way that he receives it. Not every single man is going to want you to cook and clean. Because baby, some of them could probably cook and clean better than you. Some of them probably enjoy it more than you do. Not every man is going to want you to wash and fold his clothes. Why? Because maybe he likes to take his clothes to the dry cleaners. Not every single man is going to want to portray the exact resemblance of a traditional role. Now, if you have one that does, cool. Follow what sis says. Don't listen to what anyone says on the internet. But if it's not those things, you have to figure out what is it that he wants. And I'm only speaking to the women who have the desire to be married because, baby, I don't have time for the conversation about what women should do and don't be male-centered. First and foremost, if you want a husband, you have to center the man. Not men, but the man. More importantly, if you want a husband, you have to center yourself. And a lot of y'all don't know how to do that. Because either you get too caught up in one way or the other. You get caught up in the gender roles, like overly doing the gender roles, or you get caught up in not doing anything at all because you don't feel like you have to because he's not your husband and he will never be your husband because you do not know how to cater to his needs. But for those of you who want to first and foremost learn yourself and then learn how to cater to the man that you want, the link is in my bio. I have how to date sessions. I have one-on-one sessions. Let's work on that. If that's not really within your budget right now, sign up for the subscription. You can ask questions. We do live. You get discounts on my services and much more. Stay safe.
How much does a guy got to make to be with you?
He got to make a lot to provide for me.
How much do you make? Me?
See, now you asking too much.
Hey, baby.
What's up?
What's wrong? Why do you have my phone?
Why I got your phone? You want to know why I got you?
Yeah. Why are you recording me? Like, what are you doing? What's the problem?
Food good?
The fries are good, but why do you have my phone? I'm trying to understand.
So when you was in there, when you was in the restroom, it kind of took you a long time. So I decided to call you while you was in the restroom.
It took me a long time to go to the bathroom.
Well, it took you a long time. So I called you, and when I called you, can you ask me why my name came up in your phone under free meal number 3?
Free meal.
So that's what I am?
It's not even all of that. Why are you tripping?
I'm free meal number 3?
Why are you tripping? Why, like, I don't understand.
I'm free meal number 3.
Why are you recording me? Can you please put the camera away?
So I'm free meal number 3.
It just means
that's what you say me.
To eat out with
you say me in your phone as free meal
to eat out with you. It's
number 3.
Why
you like to eat out with me, but you save me phone as free meal number 3. Every time I've been asking you, wait a minute, I've been asking you, hey, can we go to the movie? Can we go to the fair? Can we go anywhere? Only where me and you go, only where me and you go, Shemaine, is eat. We go out to eat. That's the only place me and you go out to eat. I'm a foodie. You're a foodie. Okay. You thought we was better than that? And you got my name saved in your phone under free meal?
I like to go out and eat with you.
Shemaine, you got my name saved as free meal. Like oh, you like to eat, huh? Okay. Well, you better make this your last time eating.
Really?
Yeah. You better make it. What you mean where I'm going?
Wait.
Make this your last.
But wait, where are you going?
Okay. Yeah, make this your last time eating. And I want to put this up here on the internet so everybody can see that you using. I want everybody to know that this woman here is using. So I'm gonna let people know this woman here. Sure, man.
Are
Cheat.
you really that cheap?
Did you call me cheat?
Are you
You the one
really-
got
it's food.
you got me
It's
saved
just
under
food.
free meal.
So
number
what?
3.
It's food.
So that's 1, 2, 3. You just saving people. Who number 4? Number 5? Number
No,
6?
not even like that.
Okay,
You're doing
all right.
too much. You're
Yeah,
doing
this,
too much.
y'all look out
You're
for
doing
this
too
one.
much.
Look out for this one.
Yeah.
Free meals.
I ain't
Yeah, you won't get. I bet you won't get another one. I bet you won't get another one.
Yeah. I got him in here cooking tonight after he worked 12 hours. See, this is what you need to do when you come home from work. Just like I do every other night, okay? I know he's going to say, well, you should be cooking every night because I pay the bills. But guess what? Guess what, buddy? That's not how it's going to work around here. You're going to put in some extra work when you get home.
Well, why don't you go in there while I'm doing this?
Because I need to make sure you're doing it correctly. What are you talking about? Don't try to push me out of my kitchen.
Yeah, well, you don't need to be up in my space while I'm cooking.
I'm not in your space. I'm just monitoring the situation. I'm making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. And when you're done, you're going to clean all those dishes in that sink. Because they're not going to do themselves. And I damn sure ain't going to do them. Not after the day that I had staying home all day. I'm stressed out.
If you ever wondered what it would look like for a wife to completely hate her husband yet stay with him, this is it. With that being said, I think that the only path that this man has is to understand that there is no reversing or healing her resentment. It is too far gone, and the fact is that if he continues to just follow her demands, it's only going to get worse for him. So look, he's got two choices here. Either one, if he wants a relationship at some point, he needs to get out of this one first, so he needs to file the papers. The second choice he should take if he just wants as much peace as possible immediately, and that is to completely check out of the relationship. But let's not overlook the complete double standard here, because if that was a man speaking to his wife that way, the video would be gone, he would be put on blast, they would find out where he was working, where he lived, the cops would be called.
I can see now why men pull away emotionally, because it just happened to me today, and I got to see from a man's point of view what it's like to date a woman sometimes. This is no shade towards women in any way, because I'm a woman. I completely understand, and I'm sure I do this as well. But it was funny because I came home, me and my sister lived together, and as soon as I get in the house, she just starts bitching at me about things that she wished I was doing, like cleaning the cat's litter box, setting up certain appointments, whatever it was, around the house. And then all of a sudden I was thinking, like, no wonder I always just go to my room. Like, I don't want to be around you when as soon as they come into the door, you're just kind of nagging. What I was realizing is women do this all the time. We emotionally need to regulate. Like, there are certain times that you say, okay, if I want to actually get my partner to do something for me, because all that did is made me want to pull away and be like, fuck you, I'm not going to do it. And I can understand why men never do what you want them to do. You're like, I've told you a million times to do this, I've told you to do this, and you're like, why can't I get him to do things? Because you're not saying it in the best way.
If you really just believe that men are valid in their experience and in their emotions, for example, when they say that they don't want to be bombarded the second that they walk in the door from work, believe them that that is a valid thing, that they should have some downtime the second that they walk in the door. Unfortunately, not all women get this, and they actually will either one, have to experience it themselves like this woman did, or two, they just will never get it. And they're going to be fighting this constant battle of pretending like what men want and their feelings are not valid, and that men are just always the ones in the wrong. And the truth is that the man of the last woman deserves better.
So I think that a lot of women be thinking that they be doing men favors, right? So have you ever heard a woman say, oh yeah, girl, I just settled for him, he wasn't even my type? Let me tell you something about men. Men don't want y'all favors, right? And the worst thing that you can do to a man that they just really don't like is sit up there and act like you settled for this man. Because a man coming in your life and making your life better by helping to pay bills, by being there for you emotionally, by supporting you, all these things that you expect a man to do, he's also adding value to your life. So how dare you say that, oh, I just settled for him? No, leave him alone. Let him find a woman that will value him, and then you go be with somebody else that may be settling for you. Let's talk about it. I need y'all to get yourselves together.
Ayesha Curry is a perfect example of why it is so important to have a hoe phase. Go be a hoe. Be a hoe. But be a safe hoe though. Like, protect yourself and don't get pregnant. That's why she's sitting over there feeling trapped. Trapped with Steph Curry. Sometimes you gotta go through some stuff to really appreciate what you have. She probably ain't never been hoed. She probably ain't never been drugged through the mud by a dude. She probably never had her heart broken time and time again. That's why she can't really appreciate what she has, because it's like, I need something edgy. I need something fun. Like this mom stuff. This being married to Steph Curry, this shit is boring. And now she's really rebelling. She want to be in the streets. She want to be desired by other men. She probably want to do something with another man, because she probably never experienced that. Like, when did they get together? Like high school or something? That is not enough time to be out in the world and do stuff and experience stuff. Like, you don't have to experience a whole lot. But I don't think she experienced anything at all. And now she's tied down, married with kids. You can't go do your thing right now unless you go do your thing and run the risk. Like, you ain't just no Lucinda from down the block. You're Ayesha Curry. If you gonna mess with anybody, trust me, we gonna know about it. Watch.
This is the reason why you should never take advice from women, because black women will literally have you crashing out and have you missing out on your blessings. I cannot tell you how many times that I've talked to women or I've had conversations online, and I asked them after they spilled all of their trauma as to what it is that's wrong and why they can't find a good man. And, you know, and I ask them all the time, I said, hey, is it a possibility that you passed up on a man that you were supposed to be with? And they like, yeah. And then that's the statement that usually humbles them. And that's unfortunate, because she talking about, hey, she needs to do this, she needs to do that, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And again, all it's going to do is have her missing out on her blessing. I cannot tell you how many women that went out there and got STDs and STIs. And I've done hundreds of videos of different people that say, yo, I got HIV, I got herpes, I got all of that. And so all of these women are single baby mamas sleeping around with the same women. Meanwhile, there's other chicks out here that can't wait to get them a Steph Curry, can't wait to get them $1 billion guy, can't wait to find them a guy that's going to hold them down, that ain't cheating on them. But if you ain't cheating on them, if you're not dogging them, if you're not slapping them, according to a lot of these women, if they haven't put you in the ground, and if they haven't donkey messed you up, then you're not a good woman, or you ain't ready to get married.
Mind you, this woman is married. She's married. She's got, 4 kids now? And you're saying this is why you need to let loose and go be undisciplined before you get married. Do all of that stuff. We're not talking about traveling here. We're talking about you laying down with different people. That's why you should do that. So Steph Curry, as big as he is, can listen to men over and over again talk about, oh yeah, I didn't have her. Yeah, we didn't have a turn with her too. Yeah, about 3 or 4 of us at one time, man, she was wild. You're getting a good one, Doc. Hey, man, you know, look at me. You know, they get on their phone. Oh, look what I got. Oh, yeah, look, this your boy. This is the great one who got it in with the wife of Steph Curry. You think that's pleasant to a man? Especially a man that has an Under Armour deal. What was it, lifetime Under Armour deal? That has won, 3 championships? Maybe 4. I can't remember how many now. It's got a shoe deal. It's got plenty of brand deals. One of the most recognizable faces in professional sports today. You think that's something that he needs to put up with? That he's going to have to put up with? That he needs to put up with? Y'all don't be thinking about the words that be coming out of your mouth.
Needs to hear this, but guys, stop trying to date women who are clearly out of your price range. You know you can't afford us, so why are you trying to talk to us?
Man, Rachel, your little broke ass work at Starbucks.
Listen, can I?
Why is it when women leave a relationship, they rack up hella fucking bodies, right? It's like an unspoken rule. They go through a weird hoe phase, right, where they just rack up hella bodies. And I just be like, So you didn't have nothing else planned. Like, you didn't want to go become a nurse. You didn't want to, like, you know, like, go bungee jumping. You didn't want to travel. You just wanted to take down 10 big dick niggas. Like, this don't, and it just doesn't make sense, you know? And then the guy actually levels up. 9 times out of 10, the guy, he kind of sleeps with like 1 or 2 people here and there, probably hit an old fling or something, but he gets a better job, he gets a bigger house. He actually does things to like basically make himself a better person. He self-reflects and is like, something is going on with me. Women, on the other hand, and I think it has a lot to do with our friends try to bring us out like, oh, you're single now, let's go out. And then you just go out and hookup culture begins. And then women go on a downward spiral for about a year to maybe 3 years. And that seems to be the typical trend for it. And then men, you know, eventually get in a relationship, they work things out, blah, 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 blah. And the woman eventually regrets leaving the good man, right? But at the end of the day, I've always wondered that, or maybe it's just people that I know that have done this. Is that like a normal thing where you guys are from too, where women will break up with a man and then just sleep with hella niggas? Like, I don't know what that's about.
Sheila.
This man said, why every time I meet a woman, she's behind on her bills or she needs help with a bill?
Now, to me, that sounds like a valid question, but I'm sure she's going to figure out a way to say that it isn't. Viewer discretion is advised.
If that's something that you're questioning and it's bothering you, upsetting you, that you have to bring it to the internet, you don't need to be meeting women right now. You need to be focusing on yourself and getting your life together so that that doesn't bother you.
First and foremost, this has to be labeled as digital panhandling. Let's just get that out the way now. Okay, so her advice is that we should not feel bothered if we continue to meet women and every time we meet them, their bills are due. Her logic is that we need to focus on ourselves because that should not bother us. And if we focus on ourselves and get our money up, only then will women's bills being due not bother us. As an average man that makes really good money for himself, that shit is always gonna fucking bother us. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And the ones that it don't bother are called tricks. Tricks are here to pay for the cat and an experience. They're not here to really date you. That's not how they move. And if you're not here to date, sweetheart, just tell us what the price is up front. That way we could skip all the small talk and get down to business. Secondly, is going to the alternate universe. That's like me saying right now, ladies, if you are upset that every time you meet a man on the first night he's trying to crack, you ain't got no business dating. You need to focus on yourself. Be prepared to satisfy a man like a real woman should. And then, and only then, will you be prepared to date. And if that interaction between you and those men are upsetting you and upsetting you so much that you have to bring it to the internet, you truly are not prepared to date right now. You see how fucking ridiculous that sounds? Like, if you made it this far into the video, like, do you see how fucking ridiculous that sounds? No matter how you chop this shit up, if you are a fully functioning adult woman and you are trying to date, right? And one of the conversations you're trying to have with that man is that your bills is due and you are anticipating that he should be willing and prepared to pay for said bills, you're cooked. Just sell it already. There's a real profession out there for you. There are women that provide services, right? And they get paid for said services. Just join that group. Call it a motherfucking day. Stop trying to frame it like you looking for a husband when you really looking for a trick. But you know what? I know y'all ain't gonna listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
Majority of men in America earn less than $80,000 a year, meaning that majority of men in America are average earners. Majority of households in America are 2-income households. So yes, you know what that means? It means that you are likely going to have to get with an average earning man, and together you guys are going to build and accumulate wealth together. That is what lots of successful, happy married couples have done. That is not promoting struggle love.
I 100% agree with her, and this is exactly what happened to me. The thing is, I met my average earning man when he was 23. And so for a 23-year-old that is generating sufficient income where he could provide for the necessities, I said, come here, because we're about to multiply that. Fast forward 3 years, that's exactly what happened. Now that average earning number turned into that number times 2.5. We're currently pregnant and he's able to keep me at home because we're both fighting for the same thing and we're both locked in. And this is why I will always scream and shout, get married young. Not too young, but young enough where both of you can grow and build together. A man grows under stress. A man generates more when he has someone to fight for, and you will achieve your dream life a lot faster and sooner. However, both parties need to learn how to suffer well. And when I say suffer well, I don't mean accepting disrespect, having low standards, but learning how to deal with life. Because marriage is easy, but life is hard. You can have it all, just not at the same time. As always, ladies, be wise.
But what's funny is the way that Carla has portrayed it, or she is portraying it online, is I met a high earner after I did all my stuff. And I'm a strong, independent woman. I did this, I did, and I'm not saying that she's been out here messing around with other dudes. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the way she portrayed it is, no, I went in here, I did this, I did that. You met the man when he was 23. Like men said to do. Meet me at this point. Allow me to build. I'm trying to get somewhere. Go with me on this journey. And we'll see what we get. Too many times, these modern women, they think, oh, I'm going to get rich quick overnight. That's what Shira 7 is selling. A get rich quick scheme. And they find out that relationships are a lot harder than they think. And they get mad at the man because they don't think the man is trying. The man ain't trying hard enough because he's not giving you enough presents. Man.
Is this your boyfriend right here? There's just something about that question that always makes situations go left. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yes, that is. He's the most confident man I've ever met, and I've also never given him a reason in our entire relationship to ever doubt me or question me.
I love that.
So everything we do it together. We've been together for 15 years.
That's beautiful.
I live, breathe, and die for that man right there.
Oh, I can feel it. I can feel the energy right
Yeah,
now. He got this proudest look on his face right now.
Yeah, so call you guys, first and foremost. Second of all, can you tell people that I didn't sleep with you for an interview?
I'm not gonna lie. It's a cold world we live in, boy. I tell you, it's a cold world we live in. I ain't gonna lie to you, though. Almost immediately, I was like, something about what she's saying just isn't right. And I promise you, I did not know the video was gonna end like that. Now, I know that car ride home is going to be as silent as can be. It's one thing that she was getting cracked by another man, right? But it's another thing that she embarrassed you publicly, online for everyone to fucking see. Which also tells me that's not the first time she's done something like that. She been getting cracked to get the right interviews and then try to turn to the camera and call us wrong for saying, nah, bro, you doing some shady shit to get these interviews from these top superstars and athletes. But let me shift gears a little bit. I never thought I'd see the time where nowadays, if a woman calls you a real man, says that you're super secure or you're not like the others, low key, it's about to be attached to some kind of disrespect or something that you are allowing her to do that's ultimately a detriment to you. And I don't know if I'm the only one that's noticing this, but like, bro, all the real men are niggas that are getting treated any kind of way by women. That woman sat up there and said how secure and amazing they've been together 15 years, knowing in the back of her head, bro, I was just getting cracked by the nigga I am currently interviewing. Shorty deserves the absolute worst because that is next level embarrassment. Mind you, her boyfriend is the cameraman for most of her interviews. So he's been sitting behind the camera watching her interview other athletes and celebrities without the knowledge that she's been getting cracked by these men just to secure these interviews. But I'm sure she goes home at night and lays next to him and says, you're such an amazing man. You're so secure. You're such a real man. That's why I'm with you. 15 plus years. But while I'm with you, trust me, I'm going to get cracked by men that I firmly believe are superior to you. I don't know when y'all boys going to start loving yourself more, man. That cat is not worth it. But you know what? Like any other video, you ain't got to listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. I keep it change.
So let me get this straight. Y'all mad at me because I said a woman who is morbidly obese, doesn't matter how she looks. She could be very pretty. A woman who is morbidly obese should not be interested or looking for or looking to be found by a man that cares about his health. I can't say that. But a broke woman, a broke ass woman, can openly say she don't want no broke man. Is that girl math? Because maybe I'm not proficient in that. Maybe I'm not proficient. So it's cool for y'all to say broke, super broke, that y'all don't want no nigga that's broke. But I can't say a man that cares about his health is interested in a woman that cares about her health too. Man, y'all better get the fuck out of here.
The main thing that I'm noticing with men is they want to be understood. And I feel like as women, society has not emphasized the value of actually getting to know a man, actually delving in and giving a shit what he feels, thinks. Society is more so catered to women now. I mean, I guess that's a one up for women in general, but how effective is it when the man feels left behind he feels that he is somewhat talking to a brick wall when he's talking to women in general. He pretty much knows that he's not going to be accepted for how he feels or what he thinks. He's probably going to be demonized for those thoughts and or feelings. And society and women are not even leaning towards understanding him as a man. How can you be a good woman to a man when you don't give a shit to understand him? And it's like societally, us as women are being taught that we should be catered to. The end. Period. Close the book. And if you really think about that, it's kind of bullshit, because are you saying that a man is just supposed to give emotionally?
Yes.
Shut up. Emotionally, financially, spiritually, physically, in every way, a man is supposed to sow unto a woman, and a woman takes and takes and takes and takes. That sounds like a parasitic relationship.
I'll do that.
What happens in any parasitic relationship? The host eventually dies.
Move on to the next one. Girl, you know.
Is that how you feel about Cam?
No, because that's my man.
All right then.
But
Well,
me and other men?
Stop talking in generalizations.
I'm not talking in
Let's
generalizations.
Let's talk in specifics. Is that how you feel about Cam?
No, absolutely
All right. Well,
not.
tell me how you feel about Cam as it applies to what I'm saying.
I do all of that for him.
So you do agree
With him, for him, yes. You can't give that to every man because every man don't deserve that the same way. Every woman don't deserve to be treated like a queen.
Okay, so when I am talking in generalizations, I'm saying every good man, not every dumbass. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule. I'm saying in general. In general, I do believe that most men are good. I also believe that most men are misunderstood. And I also believe that society is teaching women to not give a shit about what men think or feel. And then when they do feel safe enough to open up to women in general, we make them feel like a bitch, a pussy.
You want to know
like
why that is?
And I heard that verbatim. Not that I'm saying that, but I literally heard a man say that verbatim.
Yahweh, have your way.
Now, why did she have to get frustrated like that? Why did she have to go through all of that? Well, I do it for my man. Who else would you be doing it for? I mean, nobody else is up for discussion. Who else? That's what men want. Just do it for me. So when a man says, "Hey, why are you wearing that out?" Well, because I think it looks cute. Yeah, but I don't want you showing all that. I want that's for me. I want that. You know, that's why I got with you, because I wanted that for me. I wanted exclusivity. You're mine and I'm yours. But I didn't want everybody seeing that. Or I don't want you going out there cooking for every man. Now, you got a friend at work or something like that, or I don't know, whoever. You just randomly you say, "No, man, you know, one of my homeboys, and he's feeling really under the weather." You know, now use that with caution. I'm not saying that you should go out there and do that all the time. But there are a few instances basically to where he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm trying to do a little something for him, and I'll go by and drop it off to his house, and I'm coming on back. You want to roll with me?" Yeah, I might. What time you going? I'm going about 7. The game coming on. It ain't gonna take me but 10 minutes. Just run over there with me. All right, then. As long as you coming straight back. You gonna drop it off at his porch now? Yeah, I'm gonna drop it off. Boy, I'm coming right back. All right, let's go. I'm putting my shoes on now. Right, cool. But if you always got to be at your homeboy house, oh yeah, I'm going over there right now. Is he sick? Is there something wrong with him? Is he okay? Do I need to go over there? Is there a danger? What's wrong with him? Why do you need to keep on checking on him? Now a man's got a problem. Why you keep on wearing that type of stuff? What attention are you trying to attract? Now a man has a problem. And that's fair. Because a man is saying, if I'm giving all my resources to you, why do you then go and give your resources to everybody else? So yes, of course, I'm talking about the man that's for you. And this is why men are selective, very selective now, with who they give their resources to. Because modern women aren't willing to do anything for them. Men, average men, good men, get a bad rap. Oh, well, it's because you're hanging out with the bad guys. I don't hang out with nobody. I just go to the gym, go to work. I don't go nowhere. But because y'all have some weird attitude or weird thinking, like she's thinking right now, before old girl had to settle her down and say, I'm not talking about the other dudes. I'm talking about your man. Y'all got some weird thinking about all men going to do you wrong. No. We talking about your man, the man that you got right now. Oh yeah, I do that for him. Okay then. So we agree. You should cater to your man and take care of your man. That's not rocket science.